Kristen from 99.5 The Wolf joining us live. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Okay, so the conversations that are happening now as kiddos head back to school and the PTA moms are coming in and saying, here's all the stuff we got coming up. What are you going to help with? Give rise now to the Venmo parent. So what's the Venmo parent? What's going on here?
This is the kind of parenting I can get behind because our daughter just started kindergarten, and so we've now joined the PTA and things like that. And a Venmo parent is basically like you just send money to fix the problem. You're not volunteering. You're not showing up on, to help out. You're just giving them money.
Yeah. I feel like this is kind of the evolution of like the bake sale. Mom, growing up, we always had those kind of conversations where it was like, are you going to bring something that you made yourself, or are you going to go get store-bought cupcakes and put them on a plate and say that they're yours?
So what is the controversy here? What is that the school would rather see the parent donate their time, or what's wrong with money?
Yeah, there's different philosophies, right? Like, obviously the schools need money. Like, they're always going to be happy to take your Venmo money. But a lot of the times, like for kindergarten especially, like we got a bunch of forms where it was like, what activity are you going to be volunteering for? Like, when can you come read to the kids? When can you come be like a room parent? The teachers need extra people in there to help. And this mom that's going viral for basically going on TikTok saying like, look, I'm a Venmo mom. I'm a Venmo parent. I just send money. I don't want to volunteer. I don't want to help. Like, at the end of the day, like, I want to be there. Like, I want to experience it. But I understand, like, there's a lot of constraints on parents already, especially working parents.
Yeah.
Not everybody can go take a lunch break and go read to the class. But at the same time, it's your child's education, and you put a little bit of effort in when you can.
I can only stand my one child barely.
Yeah.
And so to put me in a room with 25 of them, I don't think it's a better idea if I just send you money.
Thank you for the
Nick.
honesty. That was great.
Points for honesty, man.
I'm not a parent. Emily's not a parent, so
Right.
we have a different perspective.
Yeah, I've never been asked to pitch in at doggy daycare, so I'm off the hook.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. Venmo seems fine. It seems fine.
It's tough.
Yes, but there's no carnivals. There's no fun runs without parents volunteering. If they don't have the people to work those, then they just don't happen. And sometimes those are the things that are like really that stick out in a kid's mind.
Yeah.
Like, imagine no scholastic book fairs. Like, those were a big thing in my childhood, and those are all put on by volunteers.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still have them.
Yeah, I don't know if they still have them either. And you're right. I will say, and I guess I don't know if it's like if it's an all or nothing case. Like, if the event is covered and this one parent is like, here's $20, like, that's different. That's definitely different than, hey, we really need parents to help out here, or it's not happening. So I will. That does make sense to me. That does make sense.
I mean, I do feel like I think it tends to skew a little more female, and it can fall on the moms. And there's a lot of pressure in many cases for women to feel like you gotta do all the food, you gotta bake all the things, you gotta volunteer for all the events, you gotta chip in for everything. Oh yeah, and you also have to take care of your entire household, and in many cases work a full-time job. Oh my gosh, like. Until we figure out how to clone ourselves, how is that happening?
Two very different facial expressions on the side of the screen for Kristen and Nick right now.
I agree with that 100%. But and on top of that, you also have to make it magical. So I mean, the pressure's not on me at all.
You can't show any anxiety or stress to your child, because then they'll be like, why isn't this fun for you? And it's like, it's great.
I get to be the fun parent.
I think it's one of those things where it's like the more that parents can lean in on each other, right? Like, don't go at each other. Just understand that like everyone's coming from a different situation at home, a different financial situation. We're all doing the best we can, right? So when the PTA pressure turns to infighting, that's when it gets like, oh my gosh, it's so stressful.
Yes, don't overexert yourself. Like, please only sign up for the things that you can do.
Yeah.
Spend time with your child when you can. Like, that's enough. You're doing the best job you can.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Fair
only
enough.
week 1. We got a long school year to go, everybody.
Don't sprint the marathon.
Pace yourselves.
All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys, and good luck.
Yeah, good luck, for sure.
For more trending topics, you can catch Nick and Kristen weekday mornings on 99.5 The Wolf.
Well, keeping an eye on entertainment now, get ready to fly to Neverland with the